fucking serious. Like, god damn, man. Salute to everybody, man. It's the JLEGEND EFFECT. Trying to do this fucking episode live, and everybody want to call me now. Motherfuckers don't call me no any other time, man. Look at this shit. Fuck out of here, man. Damn. Anyway, like I was trying to say before I was fucking rudely interrupted wild times. I don't know how many times we gotta try to start this shit over. I just want to say rest in peace to my younger cousin that passed away this morning, man. He was definitely younger than us, one of the younger cousins, and it's unfortunate that he's gone so early in his life. You know, and I wanted to give a big shout out to my family. Damn. Anyway, man, want to give a shout out to my family. I'm gonna be praying for all of y'all. I'm not a real religious person like that, as y'all know, but I'm having y'all in my prayers and hoping that God gives y'all the strength possible to get through this hard time. The main reason why I decided to do this live was, number one, we haven't done a live joint in a while, and secondly, I just had some shit on my chest I just kind of wanted to get off. I kind of didn't even want to go this route, but it just seems like everything keeps falling in this direction, so, you know, that is what it is. First off, we got the homie AJ Dunk in the building.
All caps, that's me.
Yeah, and his afro was blocking the light.
Yeah.
So the light, look what happened when he put his afro down. Look at all that light that came through.
Hey man, I got to shit the light on
Look
the
at
people.
this shit.
You know what I mean, man? I did have that hat on though. I
Damn,
do look crazy. I look like I could have been rolling around with Jesus back in the day or something.
Yo, push your head down again.
Nah, man, I'm gonna put my hat.
Push your head down again. When you did that shit, wild light just came rushing through, man. I got a fucking tan off the light. So anyway, man, AJ is my extended family. He's related to somebody else who's related to somebody else who's related to somebody else who married somebody else, and that somebody else hid it in a porta potty, and then we became family.
And they sent friends on Facebook.
Yeah, so, you know, that's just how all this happened. So, you know, I just want to get into a few things because, again, my younger cousin passed away, and this morning, a young dude, he was very well known as a cosplay or cosplay, whichever way you want to say it, photographer. And, you know, he left his mark on his world. It's not easy to think about it, and I know my family's going through it, but to lose somebody so young. But I kind of just want to take a moment to just reflect on some admirable, I can't even say the fucking word, something to admire him by.
Admirable.
Yeah, that's the word. And it's not gonna make anybody feel any better at the moment, but I just want to, you know, express one thing. Like with myself, I hold a lot of grudges. I got a lot of family members I don't get along with. I don't care to get along with them, and that's just being real. But he's one of the family members I do, and I'm just happy that even through not always being in touch with him like that, me and him talk every few months or so. We grew up together though, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where it's just like, it's a sad moment, and it definitely, I don't know why right now it's like really bothering me since we started this episode. I don't really, maybe because I haven't really talked about it yet, but bottom line is just the whole thing of, I wanted to celebrate the fact that I really believe truly that people are not going to forget him. And I know that his work is gonna keep going. It kind of immortalizes him. And to some people this might sound dumb, but I just ask you for a second to give it some thought. Like there are people out here in the world who used to seek him out to do a lot of their photography, and like I say, he's mostly known in the cosplay and anime kind of world. So you know, he used to be at all the comic book conventions and all these conventions. You know, he used to go by the name Geek, and it was Geek Photography. So, you know, he named himself a geek. That's not me being disrespectful calling him that. But he was a geek, and in that world, people appreciated his work, and that's not going to go nowhere. Whether these people knew him like that or not, I don't know. You know, I'm pretty sure he had some real close friends in that environment. I'm just saying, not everyone who's done work with him really knew him like that. But I've never heard anybody have anything bad to say about him. One thing they always say was he was very creative and professional. And I just want to say rest in peace, Eli. You know, God bless you, man. And I'm really, really hoping that you're up there in peace. And yeah, I can't even really.
Yeah, like well, like I've never met the guy. I've heard talk from Jay and like other family members, but when Jay mentioned that he's no longer here, but he will still go on, that's why I think I personally do what I do now. I do these episodes, I talk to people, I see things, because we're all going to have our day. So when my day comes, you can still go back and listen to what my message was, what I was aiming for. So it is true, like, while you're here, do leave your mark. I've heard a saying for a long time. A lot of people say it. It's not about the day. It's not about the birthday and the end day. It's about the dash, what you did in that time period. So while you're here, do what you got to do and leave a mark on somebody, on other people.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, I know right now my kids aren't ready for that. They too young to be listening to any of the shit I be saying on my podcast. But I hope that, you know, when I'm gone, maybe my kids being able to go on YouTube or something and watch stuff. If you aren't familiar with what I do, besides the podcast, we do put together little skits. You know, it's just to bring out some laughs. If you know me, you know I've come from a rough upbringing. So lately, in this last few months, pretty much a year of trying to do this podcast thing, the laughter and the joking around has been a lot more help to me. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that I mix in a lot of real shit and a lot of jokes in. You know, it's a mixture of everything, but I just hope the lessons is what later on throughout the years, when I'm no longer here, my kids could go back and watch that. And some of it they could say my father was a real asshole. Some of it they probably just get a few laughs out of. And some of it I'm hoping that they really take the core of the message. You know what I'm saying? But overall, if I can in any way be like my cousin and be immortalized like that, even if it's just to one person, then that's something to hold on to, man. I feel that's something special. Something I wanted to get into is, like I mentioned, man, there's a lot of my family members I don't get along with. There are a lot of grudges and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, on my part. And I definitely won't get into, you know, details and shit, man. But I just want to say, like, you know, since this morning's news, I also have other family members who aren't doing so well. And, you know, I got a few messages from people and shit, man, and I had a real busy morning. Maybe that's one of the things that also helped me not think about it so much. And it's, realistically, you know, there's a lot of people who feel like, listen, and I'm not saying you shouldn't feel this way. There's a lot of people saying, yo, you know, life is short. You know, you shouldn't hold the grudges that you hold and all that. But you gotta understand something. Everybody don't get along within their family. And I personally feel like everybody ain't fucking family. Some of us are just related. You know, and I hate to come off like that knowing what happened this morning, but, you know, my cousin will tell you I'm one of the realest people he's ever met. Because, you know, I always talk straight about everything. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no time for the lollipop and sugarcoating bullshit. Like, nah, let's be real. Like, oftentimes, people use these sort of situations as a way to get you to leave certain things alone, or, you know, oh, this is why you should. No, listen, everything can't get a pass, you know, and I can still come by and pay the respect to my cousin or any one of my family members without me having to fake kiss and air hug people. Like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna forever be like that. Like, I feel there's certain things in my life where lines have been crossed between family members, and that shit ain't forgivable to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's real easy for people who's stepped over the line for them to act like, oh, you should just get over it. Yeah, I should just get over it because you was in the fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? And with me, I love family, and I'll go all out for family. I really don't like people. But people who are close to me and family, I'll do anything I can within reason to help them out or to protect them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not going to allow tragedies that has happened, because this isn't the first one. I have a huge family. You know, I'm not going to allow that to have me look over my morals and principles. And if people want to sit there and just call it a pride thing, well, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? You came to an opinion. I'm so fucking proud of you.
I used to feel that way, but then my aunt said, like there's things that people say to you that stick out, and my aunt said to me a while ago, she was like, AJ, it's easier to forgive people than just to let it sink in, because you're not hurting anybody but yourself.
Okay.
So,
do you feel that way?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not saying there's a time period on forgiveness, but in the end, if you just sit there with that grudge, they going about their day. They doing whatever they got to do, and it's whatever. It's like, I can forgive people for what they've done, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to necessarily go back to the same way that we interacted before. It's like, I forgive you for what you did. That happened. But now I have to take things approached differently. If we're going to still have an interaction. We might not have an interaction. It could just be like, I know what you did. I'm addressing that. I forgive you. And then you go on from there. Then you don't have to worry about that just bottled up. Keeping it bottled up, my mom used to tell me that too. Keeping all that anger bottled up is not good for you. It's not. Like, that's how you get ulcers and other health issues that affect you. If somebody do some bad shit to me, karma's gonna take care of it. I'm not gonna sit here and harp on it.
So you're not gonna slap the shit out of them?
Depending upon what's happening at the issue, okay? If somebody comes up to me and they slap the shit out of me and I'm still awake and I'm not on the fucking sidewalk, then hopefully I'm gonna slap the shit out of them too. Or I'm gonna grab something.
Up and try to slap the beard off, you know? Like,
yo,
they slap me so hard, like their force and the wind behind it felt like your beard came off, like Velcro. They slap the shit out of you.
If
like
somebody did that, I might give them a handshake. Or I'm going to call up Marvel and say, we got a real motherfucking superhero. I'm like, take that Iron Man shirt off and put this dude's face or this woman's face, whoever's face on that t-shirt. But slapping this shit off, this shit took me months to get on my face. And they slap it off like that, sign them up. But like, it's just, I've learned to control certain emotions. If something specifically is going on and it's boiling, like my blood is boiling and shit, I take a break. I sit back, survey the whole thing, think about the consequences, all that, and I just sit back. Boom. If they're in the wrong, then me being quiet, sometimes they see that might be forgiveness, or they catch their mistake, whatever it may be. But just sitting there being mad at somebody and constantly being mad.
I don't know that it's that though. I don't know that it's like a constant being mad. It's just not really. Yeah, I guess it's like not forgiving. Like for me, it's like, listen, I could even coexist, man. You stay on that fucking side of the room, I stay on mine, and we cool, man. Like I just can't do the extra.
Oh, no, fake? No,
yeah,
that's not.
But even bigger is the point of these sort of times. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever there's a tragedy within the family, like, or even amongst friends, you know what I mean? You'll have that person who like takes this as the opportunity, like, well, a tragedy happened, so now they want to reflect on their wrongs. Oh, you know what? This was wrong. You know what? Now let me go patch this up with my. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Why did it take that for you to realize you was in the fucking wrong?
But for certain people, it takes certain things. You could tell me something every day, every episode. You could drill it.
Yeah, like that wet lab shit.
And it might, and I might just be like, okay, whatever. But it might take somebody else or another incident to happen where it really hits to me. I had a friend that I tell all the time, like, yo, stop stressing. I was like, yo, you stressing about all this other things. Shit could be so much more worse. Tell him all the time. Doesn't listen. Goes to get a haircut, and the barber's like, dang, you got a lot of grays. He's like, yeah, I be stressing. It must not be good. So it took him, the fucking barber, to understand this shit. When I tell him all the time, I point out situations, scenarios, I'm just like, and then he tells me the story. I'm just like, oh, so now you get it. So I can't be mad at that. Sometimes it takes certain things for certain people to understand, and it's like, so if I had an issue with somebody and we're brought together from a tragedy and we have to be in the same environment, and then they approach me and they're like, they're sorry or whatever it is, I would listen. I take the time, I listen. But your actions have to also change too. If you're gonna go back to the same thing beforehand, then don't waste your time. And I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna go to the same thing. We've done this before. So why are we sitting here doing this now?
Thank you. And that's don't repeat it. And that's all it is. And that's all it is. You actually put it in the words for me. And that's all it is. So to anybody listening or watching this who are close to me and always wonder why I be on that shit, and that's what it is. When you fucking forgave somebody once or twice before, to me everything is 3 strikes. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You do some foul shit the first 2 times, 3rd time, there's nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And then the other point is, a lot of them are all my family, and I love the rest of my family, and I don't want to really hurt them like that. And that's been the main reason why it's never really come to a big violent situation. But it's like, come on with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have all kind of cousins. I have from both sides of my family. I got fat cousins. I got skinny cousins. I got.
You are a fat cousin.
I am. I got cousins who like to pop their pussy in clubs. You know what I'm saying? I probably have some cousins who've been selling pussy on the low. I don't know. If you've been selling pussy, though, you need a bodyguard. You need to holler at me, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know. You ain't got to hide that because we family and you want to sit there and act all innocent. Oh, if my cousin find out I'm selling pussy, he's going to be mad. I ain't going to be mad. I'm going to be mad you ain't cut me in, bitch.
If you selling it for a good price, I might have some customers. If you need some extra customers, man. Not me, but
come on, man. Like, especially, man, for any, and this goes for anybody. If you got family members who out here sucking and fucking anyway, why not support them and set them up somewhere where they can turn into a family business?
What?
I mean, why not? Why not?
Oh
why
my
not?
God. Yo,
on, man,
that is so no.
Listen,
no. I've said before and I'm gonna say it again. If a dick's out, I'm out. And if a family member's dick's out, I might be out the family.
You said nothing about that.
You said sucking and fucking.
No, what I'm saying is, you didn't hear what I said. What I
make
said
a family
was,
business out sucking and fucking.
Yeah, listen to what I'm saying. If you got a female cousin who's out there sucking and fucking for free and doing all kind of wild shit, right? Listen, I'm not mad at you that you sucking and fucking. I'm mad at you that you ain't cutting me in on the business.
It's not you. If you ain't doing the sucking and fucking,
I just said I could be your bodyguard. I could be your manager. I could be setting you up and helping you to get some money. Like, come on, man. Don't be fucking selfish.
So you want to pimp out your family.
Hey, listen, besides that, they got webcams and shit. Let's get this money together. Let's do it together as a family. You want me to get over our grudge? Put me on.
Oh my God. Yo. God, this dude is crazy.
You want me to get over our family grudge, man? Let's get this money together. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
So like he said, I'm extended on a Facebook friend family. Golly.
You gotta think about it. If me and you was family, that means somebody was popping pussy somewhere down the line. You might not want to admit it. You might not want to say it. I say it for you. Cause how else can me and you be family? Like you're a married-in cousin or a boned-in cousin. How we know it wasn't like
both in?
How we know this wasn't like a side dude or a side chick
listen.
situation? It might have been a beautiful wedding, a marriage, a union of two beautiful people. Either way, somebody's legs was open at some point and was being penetrated, and now me and you are family.
Hopefully, Mr. Ace wasn't the one doing the penetrating with that tongue, because he said he was notorious for that. But like, all right. Also, to touch on the fact is that like, once you have family, you just have to accept who they are.
No.
Wait a minute.
No, that's a big fucking problem.
No. Wait. Let me explain.
Go ahead.
If you have you have a member that's a doctor, you have to accept that. A barber, accept that. A crackhead, accept that. A stripper, accept that.
And you know what? I like my drug addict relatives who are straight up about their shit. I don't like one of my cousins I don't talk to, let the drugs get the best of him. But bottom line, for the ones, like, on both sides of my family, I've had drug addicts. So if you out here sniffing and cracking jokes, we can do that.
No, but
if you out here smoking and stealing, we can't fucking do that. How about you go and go hit that pipe and do all the smoking you fucking want, and then come over here and sit next to me and let's crack some fucking jokes. Chase some of these broads. Don't be out here plotting on stealing, man.
He said take the Henny away because he talking stupid.
No, I didn't even drink yet. What the fuck?
See? So that's even worse. Here, take it back.
I didn't even drink it yet.
But no, my thing is that you just accept the person for who they are. I didn't say keep them around if they stealing shit and all. But I'm just saying, like, all right, this is who you are, and I'm going to accept that. Like, that also frees up some grudges that people may have.
I've eased up on some of my grudges though. I did over the last year.
You're welcome.
No, I'm saying over the last year and a half, I eased up. Like I say hi now to some people I wouldn't say hi to before. I don't come up to them and give them hugs and kisses. We not there yet, and more than likely we won't never be there. But I've said hi to a few of them. How's everything? They might have asked me. I might have said good, even though I really feel like saying something else. You know what I'm saying? And I've done that. I don't harbor that frustration. I just, like I said, I prefer. There are a handful of them who I still do, yeah, but it's still not like when I think of them I get upset. It's more of a, if they do something stupid. Other than that, it's like, look, we're in the same place, same time. You say on your fucking side, I say on mine. And of course, I don't want anything to happen to them unless, well, I can't say unless I'm slapping the shit out of some of them. I don't really want nothing to happen to them, you know what I'm saying? And that's real shit. And again, back to my cousin who passed away today, that was never the case with he and I, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely a good dude. Was far from any sort of troublemaker or anything. Like I said, I've never heard anybody have anything bad to say. Most of the people I've ever been around them always had good things to say about them, you know what I'm saying? And, like I said, man, I'm just wishing the best for my family. I'm hoping that they can find strength through something, whether it even be from each other. Maybe one or two of them might just watch this and get a few laughs at such a hard day, you know what I'm saying? And they might want to later on call me an asshole, and that's fine. You can even comment or text me and say you're an asshole. I accept those sort of things too. But hopefully the jokes, hopefully one or two jokes, even if it's just for 5 minutes, just take your mind away from something else, man.
Yeah, like,
I'm gonna take this sip. That's just a sip left. It's really not nothing in here. This is something that's been sitting in my freezer for the last few weeks. I haven't touched this shit. You know what I mean?
So it's backwash.
No, I'm not. No, I don't need that.
It's some high alcohol percentage backwash that he drinking.
Yeah, we're gonna drink that.
But yeah, like
That sip right there is from my cousin. God rest his soul, man. Rest in peace, Eli. Definitely gonna be a misdo.
and then the more he sips, the more reckless he gonna fucking talk.
Nah,
because he's
this
already
ain't
trying to pimp out his family.
No,
so
I'm not
now,
trying to.
who knows? Well,
I'm not trying
he
to.
would like to manage
Yeah. I'm just saying, let's make
the
this work.
wetland.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying let's make this work. Like, why should we both be broke? Don't make sense.
So what about
we can come together and build something.
what about so you taking male family members
No.
and female family members?
No.
What if they just
No.
slanging the dick? It's just like,
No.
yo, I can find you some girls
No.
that will pay for this.
No. Well, if it's a girl
See?
thing, and their clients are females, and these dudes need bodyguards, I got you, fam. Listen, I beat a few people up allegedly over not much money. So if somebody trying to fuck with the money, I got you, playboy, I got you. As long as you sitting there, if you out here dressing up in all kind of crazy outfits, showing up the bitches' doors and doing that, listen, I can hold you down, man. And maybe we can get over our issues as a family.
Until he don't get his cut.
Oh yeah.
Y'all back to square one.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be more this. It's gonna be more round. It's gonna be around your fucking eye.
Round one, ding. That's what's gonna be round. Square round. Oh god.
Yeah, man. But go ahead. Oh, you had something else to say?
Yeah, but I was gonna say it was like I've had people that I've expected to be there for me at certain times, and they weren't there. I guess I take the blame for expecting them to be there because I shouldn't expect something else out of somebody like that. I'll take the blame for that. But I don't wish any wrong on them people. I don't wish bad health. Nothing like that. But things aren't the same. Like, I'm not going out of my way to celebrate something with them. Like, if it was something and they really, really needed me, I'd most likely be there. I'd be there to help out, do what I can in reason. But things wouldn't be how they were again.
You know what I could always respect, and it's still something that maybe the people I'm talking about never understood. Is I'm in case you don't know, I'm in huge favor of respect. Like it's like such a big deal for me. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel, and I always respect people who acknowledge their faults. And I think that there are some people out there, and I'm not just talking about my family, I'm just talking about people in general. There are people out there who a simple phone call, with a genuine apology, like that shit goes so far. You know what I'm saying? That's really something that it means a lot, and not just to me, but to somebody else. For someone that genuinely, even like right now, if you and I have fallen out, today we might not understand that. Tomorrow we might still be a little upset. But maybe the day after, one of us realize, yo, I was wrong for this shit, and I need to man up and address it. You know what I'm saying? I've been wrong plenty of times. I just spoke about it. The fuck out of here. I just spoke about an incident that happened a few weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, at a friend's house. I said something that I didn't think was offensive, and someone there took to an offense. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely didn't mean that, and I wasn't trying to. And I went up to the person and apologized. And was like, look, that's not, when I said that, that's not, however you took it is not how I meant it. I apologize. And that same person said, listen, It's not a big deal. It was something for the moment, caught me a little off guard, and that was that. Okay, cool. And they respected it because I addressed it like a man. I didn't need everybody to come up to me and say, yo, you was in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? After it was said, that like 2 days later, someone said, yo, man, I think you was a little wrong for that. And I was like, yo, you know what? You right. There's a chance let me go address that. I've had friends I ain't speak to for a while because we had a falling out. And then it was like, okay, you know what? A few days might go by and it's like, yo, you know what? You got to analyze the situation. Was I right or was I wrong? And address it. And that's it. And I feel like you definitely shouldn't even try to do something like that if you don't have a plan to change your fucking, what it was you did. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, like, yo, fuck out of here. You're not going to keep doing that. And that's why I feel the way I feel. But even with those people, maybe things would still be better. Might not be how it was, but it might still be better if you just came up or holler and say, yo, look, man, you know what? I genuinely fucked up that time. I apologize. And I'm going to do everything I can for that not to happen again. And it's such a honorable thing. That's the word. It's such a honorable thing to fucking do, man. It really is. But if you genuinely trying to have a conversation with somebody and trying to get them to understand how you feel, because you feel some way doesn't mean you're right. I think the best way is for you to pull them aside one-on-one and talk to them. And that don't always work because sometimes they just set in how they feel and that's that. But I think that's the best way to always address it, which I have. And then people just choose to continue on with their actions. Therefore, now you got to take whatever comes with it.
Yeah, whatever. Like I tell you, the conversations that, if we have a conversation in private or if we're talking like we are now, once somebody else comes in, it's a complete shift because the energy changes. It's all about respecting. I'm not going to say certain things to Jay that the other person, like, if we have a mutual respect for each other. If somebody just met him, you can't say certain things that I can say, man, and vice versa.
I will slap the shit out you.
Out of shoe? Out of shoe?
I said out of you. I'll slap the shit out of you, but I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to somebody else. If me and AJ talking a certain way and you feel you can just join in, and I don't know you, I don't fuck with you like that, guard your grill. Turtle up.
I learned what that means a while ago. If you listen back, turtle up does not mean become a Ninja Turtle and start throwing out your weapons. It means you gotta tuck and get together so your body parts stay.
Ball. Block as much as you can. Alright, man, so we're about to get up out of here. To anybody who, just in general, if you find yourself in a space similar to myself, I'll just say simply this. God bless you and your families. I hope y'all can make it through the rough patch. Hopefully time don't heal shit. It just makes it slightly easier. So I hope that happens for you and your family soon. And even more so to any of my family members who may or may not be watching or listening, for the most part, man, I love you guys. You know who you are and what I'm willing to do for you. You know what I'm saying? And just like I've said on here, because I truly mean it. If even at any time you felt I crossed the line with you or something, man, holla at me, man. Holla at me. Don't think that you doing some bullshit is gonna make anything. Nah, come holla at me. Come talk to me. You know what I mean? Because I genuinely love y'all. Well, y'all make sure y'all go check out ajdunk.com. See everything got popping. Make sure you check me out. JLEGEND EFFECT, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Subscribe. So I don't always got to be bothering you. Don't do this type of shit on camera. And again.
Yo, Jay just hated because his neck didn't do that shit. His neck didn't move like
whatever. That. And again, if you really want to get over grudges with your family, find a way to be able to sell pussy together. Street rules. Provide, protect, and
sell that pussy.
Oh, that would be the fourth one. And all of my male cousins, go find some of these cougars and do a split for them in a cowboy uniform, right? So,
11 and 1.
No, I didn't mean that cowboy. Alright, man. Street Wolves, I salute y'all.
Wolves.